Hello, good evening. Hello, good people. And it's me, Essie. I am back. I said I'll do a live at 8 o'clock UK time. I just wanted to go over, a lot of things are happening around Europe, started in China, the coronavirus, and so far deaths are increasing in the United Kingdom, not as the precedence of Italy, because Italy have just overtook China in terms of numbers. But I just wanted to go on live so that, hi Irene, how are you? Long time. I haven't seen or heard from you in a long time. I just wanted to go, when we go back onto grief is something which really, for me, it has been a journey and a long journey. And it's a journey which you never think. Mine Chichi, how are you? Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. It's something which we don't usually talk about or we don't join. Mining Pau, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So, I've been really thinking, if you saw the post I did put last night, and it's all because I've been going through my journal, which I documented when I was going through grief when it was really serious. And it just made me realize that half the time we don't have power. We don't have power to do anything, because if you look at the coronavirus, no matter what we do, we are not sovereign, and there is power in whoever is the creator at the moment. So I just wanted us to touch base and to say it's very important for people to talk, especially about grief. It's very important for people to say their feelings without us questioning, or why are you feeling that way? Because I think is part of many of our culture, especially on the African continent. We always don't acknowledge people's feelings. If I say I'm feeling sad, people instead will be asking me, why are you feeling sad, instead of saying, what can I do so that that sadness can possibly dissipate, or how can we beat this? Because that support is something which is not readily available. Mine Tandy, how are you? Long time. I haven't seen you or heard from you for some time. I miss you. You should get in touch. And so it's something which is actually on my mind, and I'm thinking, whilst I was going through the journal entries, there are so many of them. I thought I would just walk 7 days with you guys and put a post every alternate day, and possibly do a video alternate day as well. When I haven't put a post, I'll do a video just to go along, so that if anybody's got questions, and if everybody or someone wants to understand something, it's not that hi Sandra, how are you? It's not that I am an expert on grief, but for me, when I walked through third grief in September 2015, when I buried my baby sister, I found that I actually had to work from the first grief I knew, which was my uncle who passed away, when I was first year training as a nurse, which is 1984, 85 there. And I wasn't allowed to go to the funeral because that time, hello, Daddy, Precious, how are you? So, because that came out when I was dealing with grief, and I thought I was dealing with grief, but then I had to go on and deal with the loss of my brother, then my older sister, then I was dealing with that one. But what I learned in 2015, 2016, 2017, as I was struggling with dealing with grief, is that writing does help, but also you need to have a belief in something or in someone who can walk with you, because it's a journey. It's a journey which has got some days are bad. This morning I was actually feeling tearful, but obviously because we lost my brother who was murdered in South Africa last May, so that is fresh. But whilst that is fresh, I had been prepared, from the 2015 sadness or the 2015 death of my baby sister, such that when I was walking through the recent one last year, I would know where to refer to. I would also remember, how I coped with the last one. I would go back to my written journal and read and see when I was feeling low, how did I cope? And that helped. And also talking to people just to say, especially people who are non-judgmental in terms of not asking why I am feeling that way, because I realize that if we don't acknowledge people's feelings, it means, we are disregarding how they are feeling at that time. So some space is very safe for you to be able to say your feelings, So that's the reason why I talk about grief and just trying to help others who are going through the same. At the moment, we've got a sister, possibly you have seen her on there. Karina Mujati lost her brother, and she's going through a tough time. And that's the reason why I'm doing this series, just trying to support as much as possible. And also just to understand that at times, when you are going through grief, it's not always that you need people to gather around you. At times you just need to be alone so that you've got time to process what is happening, which is something which is an advantage and a disadvantage in our culture. At times you find so many people are there such that you don't have time to process, and then when you are now on your own, you find now everything is sort of heavy, you are loaded, and you don't know how to get rid of that heaviness or heartbreaks. So that's what I thought I should touch base. So tomorrow I won't be on the live. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting out a writing of possibly step 2. I'm just writing them in snippets, not very long things. Possibly, I will compile them quite nicely sometime after we have gone through the steps, and then maybe I'll make it an ebook people can download there or something like that. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, Daddy Precious. I think it's a blessing for you to be on the platform, and greetings to Mama. And thank you, Sandra, for being with me. And Mining Pau, I love you. I'm still waiting for Michael to Oxford. And mine Tandy, when summer comes, I'll be just right down there in Scotland. So, thanks for watching. Mine Chichi, I love you. And Irene, long time, my dear. And stay well, stay safe in this coronavirus, people. Remember to wash your hands like we do. Remember not to touch your face. I remember not to, to be too close. If you can give yourself space in between, social distancing, which is something possibly not very, very usual in our culture about social distancing, but we learn things. And just for me, I'm not saying everybody needs to do the way I do, because for me, faith did move with me through a lot of difficult challenges in my life, and I believe I don't have power on my own, and I believe the Lord is sovereign. But if you don't believe in that, you believe the universe is the creator, It's up to you, but believe into something, and we all pray and hope this coronavirus will go away before London is shut down, because some of us are going to work. We are nurses, we are the NHS, and we have to go to work. But if London is shut down, if transport is shut down, it means we can't go to the hospitals, or maybe we'll have to be camping in the hospital. So, just pray, lift us in prayer. If you're going to do meditation in Buddha, whatever you do, please remember the nurses who are in the front line and trying by all means to make the countries safe. I'm sure it will go away soon. China are recovering. It's just that we got it a bit late, so we have to go through our own challenges as well. But please keep in touch. If anybody is feeling low or you need me to do a call, you let me know. I will give you times. My commute home is 2 hours, so it's quite a lot of time to commute. But, when I get home, I can spare 10-15 minutes for anybody in need. So thank you guys for watching, and I love you so much, and keep safe and look after yourself. Oh, Nyarai, how are you? Sorry, you almost found me almost finishing. I will possibly catch up on tomorrow is Friday, so Saturday I will do another live. So I will be letting you know again, possibly around the same time, 8 o'clock UK time, or maybe Saturday I'll do it a bit early in case there are people around the world somewhere who want to tune in. So possibly I'll do it about 7 o'clock same time if we don't go anything. Hi Jane Fundla. Hey, that's a long time since I last saw somebody like you. How are you? Thank you for watching. I've already rounded off, guys, so I'm just going to bid you good night and stay safe. And all the nurses, I love you. I praise you for the work you do for the NHS and keeping the country moving. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Good night.